If you are moving to the Nashville area, one of the first decisions you will face is where in Middle Tennessee you want to be.
Nashville, Franklin, and Murfreesboro are all three distinct communities. Different price point, different characteristics, different commute distances, and they have something genuine to offer.
So today, we are giving you an honest, side-by-side look at all three. Real numbers, real facts, so you can explore what aligns with what you are looking for.
We work across Middle Tennessee, and what we hear most from people relocating here is this: I don't even know where to start.
And that is completely understandable. So our goal today is simple: to give you factual, objective information about each of these areas so that you can start narrowing things down based on what matters to you personally.
We are not here to tell you where to live. That is your decision. We are here to make sure you have the real information to make it.
Let's start with Nashville. Tammy, walk us through what the market actually looks like right now.
Medium home prices in Nashville proper are running in the $475,000 to $520,000 range right now in high demand pockets. The Gulch, 12 South, you are going to be above that.
What are people finding when they explore Nashville neighborhoods?
Nashville has a lot of variety depending on which neighborhood you're in. East Nashville has a very distinct character: local restaurants, walkable streets, and a lot of independent-owned businesses. The Gulch and 12 South are more urban, higher density, and close to the core of the city.
From a logistics standpoint, Nashville proper puts you closest to the downtown employment corridor, the airport, and major interstates. Commute distances to the center of the city are shortest here.
And one thing we hear consistently from people moving from major metros: Nashville feels like a strong value compared to what they were paying before. The city has grown, prices have moved, but relative to cities like Chicago or Los Angeles or even Seattle, buyers are often pleasantly surprised.
The honest reality is that Nashville is no longer the bargain it was 5 years ago. Prices have moved significantly. But what you are getting for that price is a vibrant, growing city with a lot happening.
So let's move to Franklin. What are we seeing there?
Franklin sits in Williamson County, which is one of the most consistently in-demand markets in the entire state. Medium home prices are running around $650,000 to $700,000 right now, and in some established areas, well above that.
Franklin has an established community feel. Franklin is charming, walkable, historic, locally owned shops and restaurants, and the area has seen a significant amount of investment in amenities, green spaces, and newer planned communities.
Neighborhoods like West Haven, Berry Farms, and Ladd Park are planned communities with trails, pools, community events, that sort of built-in neighborhood infrastructure.
From a market stability standpoint, Williamson County has historically shown strong resilience, even when national headlines are talking about a cooling market. The data here tends to tell a different story.
Which is something we always want buyers to understand. The national narrative and the local reality are often two very different things. And the more actual data you have about your specific area, the better positioned you are to make a sound decision.
Franklin is about 20 to 25 minutes from downtown Nashville on a good traffic day. Closer than Murfreesboro, though, you will feel the difference from living in Nashville proper.
All right, Murfreesboro. And this one is worth spending some time on because it surprises a lot of people.
It does. Murfreesboro is the fastest growing city in Tennessee, and we mean that in concrete, measurable terms: population growth, new business investments, infrastructure, expansion, corporate relocations. Rutherford County is moving.
What are prices doing there right now, Tammy?
Medium home prices in Murfreesboro are running in the $350,000 range to $430,000 range, the most affordable of these three markets. That gap relative to Nashville and Franklin is significant, and it is real.
It is. Murfreesboro also has Middle Tennessee State University. Go Big Blue! One of the largest universities in the state, which creates a consistent base of activity in the area. There's a growing downtown, local restaurants, the Stones River Greenway for outdoor recreation. Murfreesboro has its own identity.
The commute into Nashville is longer from Murfreesboro. You are realistically looking at 35 to 50 minutes depending on your destination and the time of day. That is an important practical factor for anyone whose work requires being in Nashville regularly.
And from an investment standpoint, not steering anyone toward a particular choice, just providing the data, Murfreesboro has one of the stronger case studies for appreciation potential in the region given the growth trajectory and the current price relative to neighboring markets.
The numbers are worth looking at carefully. We have seen a lot of buyers research this area, look at actual data, and find that it changes their thinking.
Here's the honest reality. There's no objectively right answer here. These are 3 genuinely strong communities in one of the most desirable regions in the country.
What we always encourage people to do is build your decision on real information, look at actual numbers, visit the areas if you can, think through the practical factors, price point, commute, what day-to-day feels like on the ground.
And remove emotion long enough to evaluate the facts, because the best decision is usually the one grounded in real data, not just what a neighborhood looks like in the photos.
This is why we created a process for our clients, a real honest conversation about your specific situation, not a script, not a sales pitch, just facts and transparency.
If you are seriously exploring a move to Middle Tennessee, we would love to connect.
We are
Colleen
and Tammy, and we are with the Red Door Alliance team powered by Keller Williams. And we work with buyers across all of Middle Tennessee to help them make informed, confident decisions.
The link to reach us is in the description. We will give you real information about any area you want to explore, and we will make sure you have everything you need to make the right call for yourself.
If this video has been helpful, subscribe. We put out honest local market content every week, no fluff, just what's actually happening in the Middle Tennessee.
See you next week.